Well, hi everyone. Champions League was obviously back tonight, and the Sport Review was covering it. My name's Kieran Beckles, one of the co-founders of the Sport Review. I guess where to begin. That ending to the Liverpool game was absolutely crazy. I don't think any Liverpool fans would have enjoyed watching how that game finished. Um, Pretty much started the same way as well. It was very uncomfortable watching it. Um, I guess Liverpool's defending was already in the spotlight after the Watford game at the weekend, where they conceded within 8 minutes. Obviously, the defending from set pieces was really, really poor, and they conceded in the added time when they were leading 3-2 to basically give away 3 points. And I think, again, the questions have been asked about where is the improvement on the defending, considering they've had a whole summer to work on set pieces, a whole summer to bring in new defenders, which hasn't quite gone to plan with no new centre half so far. So I think that kind of rumbled on into this game and kind of carried over. And Liverpool looked very, very nervous defending in Germany. I think particularly from set pieces, Jurgen Klopp had obviously told his defence or his team to adopt a very high line defending set pieces, which did not look comfortable at all. I think Dejan Lovren really summed up how uncomfortable Liverpool were with this new style of defending set pieces. I guess Klopp is trying to rack his brains on how to prevent conceding goals like they've been doing against Watford in the last season. And Lovren really summed that up. He looked so nervous. He looked like one mistake away from giving away a goal. He almost did give away the goal when he brought down Gnabry for the penalty. Obviously, Simon Mignolet made a great save, comfortable height, but still, I think it's obviously become such a big issue in all the players' minds, especially in Lovren's mind, this defending set pieces, that it's quite worrying really how Liverpool are going to address this problem going forward. So I think for the first 20-25 minutes, it was just very uncomfortable to watch if you're a Liverpool fan or even a neutral. I mean, you want to see obviously great attacking play, but you want to see some good defending too. And Liverpool are just so hopeless right now at defending from set pieces and just don't look organised at all, which is really worrying. I guess the big talking point from the game, Liverpool obviously won 2-1, which I haven't mentioned yet, but I guess the ending to the game was just so crazy that was what really stuck out, was obviously Trent Alexander-Arnold's amazing free kick. Not sure that too many Liverpool fans would have been surprised to see him taking the free kick. He is quite a confident player. We have seen that last season when he was asked to come into the team. Obviously, his debut was at Old Trafford, and he did a great job against Anthony Martial. So this is a player who isn't lacking confidence and is thought of very highly at Liverpool anyway. I think he caught us all by surprise with the sheer quality of the free kick. Great effort, especially when there were senior players standing around the ball. I guess it's a testament to how much the Liverpool fans trust Alexander-Arnold, that they're willing to give him the chance to take the free kick ahead of more senior pros. So that was a great plus point, and I thought he played really well overall as well. Against Watford, he was good, looked a little nervous. Obviously, he came off in the added time, and Joe Gomez came on, and it kind of led to eventually what was the equaliser for Watford. But tonight, Alexander-Arnold was a great threat down the wing. I thought his decision making was pretty good at all times. I think maybe in the second half it could have been a bit better, but given the adrenaline rush that he obviously got scoring his first goal for Liverpool, he can probably be forgiven. Although obviously we'll come to his role in the Hoffenheim goal at the end. But I thought in the first half, in this first 60-70 minutes, he was absolutely brilliant. And it does look like Nathaniel Clyne has some serious competition for right back now, which is interesting to see who Klopp goes for once Clyne is back. I'm sure the England man will probably be starting, but it's great to know that there's potential to alternate between the right backs depending on the European or the Premier League games, a bit like Tottenham have been doing with their full backs up until this season. So that was definitely one big plus point. I thought Mane was a constant threat. He was so exciting to watch. He started the season so well. The Hoffenheim did not know how to defend against him, and I guess for Liverpool fans, it must be encouraging to see that even though Philippe Coutinho is not there and he's often seen as our key man, that we have a player still who can get us on the edge of our seats and also create chances. I think against the more resolute defences who come to Anfield just looking to defend with 10 men, that's when Coutinho's little bit of magic to find that magic pass or that final ball would be missing. But I think overall, Mane is more than capable of stepping into the void should Coutinho leave. And I think that's one positive for Liverpool fans to take from this game and the Watford game, that there is still life after Coutinho if he goes. And I mean, Mane could have easily had a few more assists tonight. He was so good. I think Klopp got his replacements better today. I didn't think he did a good job on Saturday with his three substitutes. Today Milner came on for Henderson, so there was no disruption amongst the defence. So I guess a defence that was already struggling, it made sense not to make it even more a more testing situation for them. And obviously he scored the goal with a great pass by Firmino through to Milner, and the ball was deflected but went in. And at that stage you're thinking, wow, this is comfortable. Liverpool are going to, probably add a third or fourth. The way Hoffenheim were defending, they were throwing everything at getting a goal, and Liverpool had so many chances in the counter-attack after that it looked unlikely that Liverpool wouldn't leave with a two-goal cushion at least. But I guess it comes back to the same old issues with Liverpool and the defending once again. Long ball in over the defence. Matip looked like he was out of position. Alexander-Arnold had his hand up looking for offside, which I'm sure is something that he'll be spoken to about by his senior teammates and Klopp afterwards. Great goal, but you still have to be switched on, and you can't take your eye off the ball or let a moment like that happen. You have to be alert and just play to the whistle. But I think Matip, as the more experienced player there, should probably have been talking to his defender a bit more and a bit more organisation. So now I guess it leaves the tie in Liverpool's hands, but there is still that nagging doubt for Liverpool fans that, defending, and it's not like Liverpool had the record that Hoffenheim had, where they hadn't lost at home all last year. Liverpool haven't been great at Anfield under Klopp. It's been a bit of a concern. So I think the German team will obviously, they got an uphill battle, but there's reason to be confident, and especially every single set piece tonight, I felt like Hoffenheim looked like they were capable of scoring, and Liverpool looked very, very nervous and like a team that was aware of Hoffenheim's record from set pieces and was aware of their own deficiencies when it comes to defending set pieces. So I think there's definitely going to be nerves at Anfield next week. It's going to be an early goal for Liverpool will be required to settle those nerves. Otherwise, if it's 0-0 at half time, it could still be anybody's game. But I think overall, it was great to see Liverpool back in the Champions League. They've been missed from the competition. I think it's nice to see a bit of variety amongst the English teams too, to see Tottenham in recent years back in the competition too. And obviously we've got 5 teams this year, or 6 teams, I should say, 5 teams this year, so even more reason to get excited. They lost count of amount of teams in the league, in Champions League there. But yeah, looking forward to next week's game, and we'll be back to talk more Premier League at the weekend. Obviously, there's a few huge games on the Premier League this weekend, with Chelsea going to Tottenham after their recent defeat on Saturday. So yeah, hopefully we'll be doing more of these throughout the season. And thank you for watching. If you have any comments or feedback, or if you have any opinions about the game, Liverpool, or questions you'd like to ask, or if you think that if you think there's something that we're missing in our analysis of the game, let us know, and we'll be back soon.